This is an influencer. Let's call him Greg. Everybody hates Greg, but that hate didn't start overnight. It started one cringe post at a time. Greg wanted freedom from the 9 to 5. Now he's broke, exhausted, and accidentally famous for the wrong reasons. And here's how that happened. Greg starts small. First post, a morning routine. It's 1 p.m. The caption says 5 a.m. grind. He gets 3 likes. They're from 2 bots and his mom. He says he's shadow banned for being too real. He's not shadow banned. He's just boring. But boring is fixable. You just have to lie. Greg can do that, right? So he fakes authenticity. He cries on camera, stops, rewatches, recries with a filter. Perfect. He now has real tears in sepia. But there's one problem. No one's watching, so Greg buys 5,000 followers from a site called realfans.com. Half are Russian bots, the rest are ghosts from 2014. Now his comments say, "Nice content, sir," 20 times. He calls it global reach. It's really global spam. Fake reach needs fake success. So Greg starts tagging random brands. "Thanks, Tesla, for believing in me." They didn't, but it looks impressive. He posts big things coming. Big things came, mostly bills. So Greg doubles down. 6 months in, he finally gets serious. He studies the algorithm like it's scripture. Hook in 3 seconds. Clap, point, jump cut, smile like rent's due.
And rent is due.
He posts 3 times a day and watches his views crawl backwards. He studies posting times like astrology. Best time, 3:17 p.m. Worst time, whenever I feel joy. He joins an engagement pod. 5 strangers sharing one delusion. They all comment, "Let's go, King," under each other's posts. No one goes anywhere. Then, a miracle. His fake engagement lands a real collab. Payment, 1 free pair of socks. Deliverables, a 14-minute cinematic ad. Because when brands won't pay in cash, they pay in dignity. Greg shoots socks like Nolan. Sock spins in slow motion. He whispers, "Crafted." 9 views. 1 comment from mom. "Why are you wearing socks in the shower?" Panic sets in. The algorithm isn't his tool anymore. It's his god. So he prays by posting everything. Cooking, finance, pets, true crime, prison routines. He calls it niching down. He's actually niching sideways. And sideways doesn't pay rent. And rent is due again. A year in, Greg's growth flatlines. But his desperation doesn't. So he does what all desperate creators do. He fakes fame. He sets up a tripod, sprints into frame, and gasps like he's been spotted. But the tripod's still visible. He rents a car for an hour and calls it "my new beast." Then rents an Airbnb with his mom's credit card for a Mikasa house tour. Mom finds out. For 1 second, Greg wonders if he should stop. Then he checks views. 0. Decision made. So he turns scams into a montage. Giveaways. Greg Coin. $299 course. Go viral with no talent. Each fails faster than the last. When lying stops working, chaos starts. He launches social experiments, like stealing phones as a prank. Turns out, jail isn't a prank. Greg cries an apology in his Notes app, then wipes his tears and whispers, "Time to go big." Now it's all or nothing. And somehow it's nothing because he procrastinates. Then it happens. Real brands start noticing Greg. This is the worst thing that could happen to him. His first deal is detox tea. Greg drinks 6 packets on livestream to prove it works. It works. He disappears from the camera for 40 minutes for his bathroom break. He loses 18 subscribers. Next comes crypto wallet. Mid-promo, it gets hacked. The hacker uses Greg's voice to promote another scam. A real influencer trolls him for it. Greg gains 900 subs. all hate watchers. He calls it momentum. Next collab, diet powder. Greg calls the black flavor the N-word on a live stream. He loses the same 900 subs. Balance in the momentum is restored. He pivots to fitness. He photoshops abs so hard the doorframe bends. Someone comments, "Why is your wall breathing?" Greg replies and calls it engagement. He attempts a 24-hour live stream. It loops after 9 minutes. He calls it efficiency. The audience calls it fraud. 50 more followers vanish. Greg needs a new strategy. So he turns to the oldest trick in influencer survival, romance. Because when all else fails, love sells. At least that's what Greg tells himself. His last resort is relationships. He soft launches one with a mysterious elbow. Next week, he hard launches the breakup. He posts "We Need Privacy" in a 5-part series with mid-rolls. Greg argues with his collab partner. His collab partner is his own fake account. He leaks his own DMs, then reacts to them, then posts my side of the story. Greg is a one-man scandal machine, a content ecosystem powered by self-destruction. But when drama starts losing traction, Greg tries to give back. He starts a charity stream, accidentally routes the donations to his own PayPal. Apology video drops the same night. He wipes his tears, sighs, and says, "I'm leaving social media for good." Next morning, he's back. Same ring light, same lie. Greg decides this time will be different. He's going to be real, authentic. Finally, authenticity is Greg's new brand. No filters, no faking, just 37 takes of candid. He posts, "This is the real me," then adds music, captions, lighting, and a thumbnail that screams realness. Every frame looks raw. Every second is staged. Next, he pivots to education, a $999 masterclass called Creator Truths. Module 1, Hook. Module 2, Lie. Module 3, Apologize. Enrollment? 2 people, Greg and his cousin. He gives his cousin a free seat and loses his Air Jordans in exchange. When that flops, he rebrands again. This time, it's boxing. He calls out a tripod. The tripod wins. The last few followers fade. The bots get banned. Even the haters move on. Silence hits harder than cancellation. Greg tries one last video. No filters. No faking. Just me. The ring light flickers. He looks around. 1 light, 3 lies, 0 audience. He whispers, "Maybe I wasn't the influencer. Maybe I was the product. The truth gets average retention." The ring light dies. Everybody hates Greg. Don't be a Greg.